Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Now this video has been a long time coming because I've been using the Seller mobile software for about 2 years now, and the first thing that caught my eye with it and actually caught my ear was every time I heard people making sales, it would make a cha-ching noise, and that's ultimately the coolest thing that got me hooked on it. But this app has so much more than that, and not only do they have an amazing phone app, which is going to be so in-depth. Honestly, this tool has more information than I've ever seen on any other tool, more than Jungle Scout, more than Helium 10. I've never seen such a succinct tool for monitoring my profits than what the Seller mobile software has. So I'm going to jump behind my computer and share with you exactly some of the key features of this tool, some of the new updates, and they're constantly improving not only their mobile app, but their desktop web app version as well. So let's jump behind and I'll show you exactly what they have in store. It's pretty funny because yesterday I uploaded my May income report, and this is a really simplified version of where I'm going to track all my profits for my Amazon income. But with Seller Mobile, they actually have two versions, which I'll show you in just a second. You can switch between whatever version you prefer, but with a simple swipe of my mouse, I can hover over any day. It looks like at the top here, my profit margin shows 40%. I can see the sales tax, my organic sales, my PPC, advertising cost, everything broken down day by day right here. And it's also going to correlate with right over here, the total ordered sales for the year so far, the gift wrapping credits, the sales tax, shipping, PPC sales, sales that just came from my advertising. If you are a data hungry type person, this is definitely the software for you. Like I said, I've never found another software that has this much data. And a really cool thing I love about it as well is I can actually see the top states in which I'm getting the most sales in. So if I'm ever going to run Facebook ads or anything like that, maybe I'm going to target certain states depending on what products I'm trying to advertise. So you can get a whole look at that right here based on any of my different sales I'm making. And this is going to go worldwide as well. It looks like I actually had an order out in Qatar. I actually remember when that order came on my phone. That was pretty funny. And there's so much more I can jump into. This shows me kind of my average profits for a lot of my units. This is my higher ticket units that haven't really been selling a lot because of COVID. I haven't been able to get them back in stock fast enough. So this is only the last 30 days. And you can see I'm making over $100 profit per sale here. And it even shows me if I have days where I have refunds. It looks like if I have more refunds than sales on particular days, it's going to also highlight that there for me as well. I can jump into the version 2 dashboard and it's going to show me a similar look, but it's kind of a little more clean cut up here at the top. It's going to show me when I need to start restocking my inventory. My inventory levels are all monitored here. I can jump into the inventory tab on this side, see my storage fees, the asset values of how much inventory cost that I've paid for is actually sitting in Amazon warehouses. I mean, every bit of data is covered right here. The profit margins, sales within the last 7 days, this week, this month, this year. I've actually blurred out some of my products here, and I just love that it shows me my actual storage fee amount right here. So you can see how much you're getting charged, because on Amazon's website, yes, it may show you this information, but it's honestly buried in really weird, hard to find places sometimes. Whereas this, if once you get used to this dashboard and interface, you're going to be able to just scroll down and see, okay, well, I spent only $16 on storing hundreds of units in Amazon. So I have 6 items in right now. This item right here has 165 units in. And I mean, this is such a low cost to keep your inventory in Amazon. That's why I absolutely love the Amazon FBA business model. They're going to ship it out to your customers and store it in their warehouses. I never even have to touch anything. Then we have my cost value of different shipments that I've made. And it even shows me shipments that I'm currently working on and the units that are yet to arrive in Amazon's warehouse. It shows me exactly the order amount I've paid for that inventory through my supplier, and then the amount I'm supposedly going to sell it for at the current price point I have it at right now. There's so much more. If I go down in a PPC ads, I can see the keywords I'm making the most sales from, the overall summary. And I zoomed in a little bit to hide some of my search terms because I don't want to reveal my products right here to the public. But you can see exactly the amount that each of these things are getting right here. So I've gotten 64 clicks on this one keyword. My conversion rate is right here, the ordered units that came out of that, my ACoS, my spend. Amazon has this information on their website, like I said, but it's much harder to find and you're not going to see it all laid out here at once. You can only choose if you want to have your ordered units and sales showing at once. You can only have like 2 data points showing at once, whereas here you have all the data points for each of your different keywords. Down here, I had 484 impressions, 2 orders that totaled out at $88 pretty much, and I only spent $1.21. So this is really important. You can see the spend is right here. I spent $12 to make $300. So this is all information you want to be really careful that you're looking into and making sure that your advertising is converting at the levels that you want it to. And I can go pop into the summary of the feedback tool here. And I love how the tops of all their summaries, they just have an actual video to show you how you can start their templates. You can come into campaigns, come and click on templates, and then right here you can preview any of their templates that they've pre-made for you. So it's as simple as plugging it in and then just dropping it right into a campaign that's going to be reoccurring automated emails out to your customers. Depending on when you want it to be sent out, you can choose to have it sent out the day after an order's placed, 3 days after. You can have a funny feedback request go out, another email that gets targeted to only customers who have left you bad reviews, and you can have an automation sent out to say, hey, can you please remove that negative feedback, blah, blah, blah. Go ahead and get that fixed right here. You can go and preview. They've already pre-written all these templates for you. So like I said, it's as easy as plugging in a couple of words. You can also change these and edit these. You can go ahead and clone one of these and then change any of the words up if you want, or create a new custom template based on just words that you want to bring out to your customer instead of any of their pre-made templates, which they actually have quite a few of. And we can go jump in. They have for a repricer. This doesn't really come into play a lot with private label sellers like me, but if you're doing wholesale and you're competing on a buy box for different people, this is something where you're gonna actually have an automation to lower your price maybe 1 penny down, and when you have the lowest price, you go ahead and you win the buy box. That's, again, not something that I ever have to worry about. With restocking, you can go ahead and see the summary right here of when you're gonna need to set up your new shipments. It lets you know when you're gonna start running out of inventory and how long it's gonna take for you to get that new inventory in. And my favorite part, if I wanna come look at my sales, I can look at my best sellers, the lost sales I've had because of inventory that hasn't came into Amazon yet. I can narrow it down to even my brand, how each brand is doing. But there's so much information here that I really want you guys to take a look at. And you can actually sign up for a free 30-day trial and get set up within 2 minutes and just go experience this for yourself. Just go check the link below and you'll be able to check out their homepage and learn how you can start setting up Seller Mobile and hearing those cha-ching noises and checking out all the data that you need to know to run your Amazon business profitably. Thanks so much for watching. Please drop a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.